As an African queer person, you are an abomination. Let's look at sin on a scale. Let's say yours is fornication. If you come before God in prayer, Lord, I did something wrong, I'm sorry. It's about the subject issue, it's about that thing. But for a queer person, it will be about you, your person, your being. Okay, so you wake up an abomination, you go to bed an abomination. When you pray to God, you're an abomination. Whether you're committing queer acts or not, even if you're on your knees praying, you are an abomination. And always will be. And here's the funny thing. I think for a lot of them, the saddest part will be, when you're becoming a teenager, your sexual interest is starting to blossom. For regular straight guys and girls, it's a thing of excitement. You're starting to like girls, you're taking girls out. But for someone growing up queer in that continent, it's a thing of shame. It's like you've been diagnosed of cancer. It's like your friends are supposed to grow wings and fly, but your wings are cancerous and it's broken. Okay, so when their own, characteristics are forming, it's like you have leprosy. And the issue with that is in the morning, you wash off the stench, you put on your mask, you go about your business, you hold your breath, you make sure no one finds out, and you repeat this every day. And unfortunately, when you get home, you don't get to take off your mask. You get to reinforce that mask, because home can be quite unforgiving. So rather than having to live that life, they do live it. They really don't have a choice. But at the end of the day, you go underground, you like girls, you womanize, you get married. One of my queer friends got married, but his wife, of course, doesn't know. And one day, we heard her talking about how she cannot stand gay men, how her skin would crawl. And then you're wondering, oh, poor you. If only you knew that your husband gets more guys than you do. Imagine how that will rock her world. And it's funny when you hear things on the blogs, the popular blogs in Nigeria, on Linda Ikeji and co. You hear that this one found out her husband is gay and all hell is breaking loose. Meanwhile, at the end of the day, if they ask, should we let these guys live their lives? This same person will say no. We don't have such people in Nigeria. Meanwhile, the person that put a ring on your finger and has been opening your legs, turns out